What's good, y'all? Kitami Safiya here. It's the Mommy Reveal, and today we're going to be talking about 5 things that may have changed on your body since giving birth. And I just want you guys to know that you're still gorgeous and you're not alone. Let's get into it. So I hope you guys are doing well. You know, I always got to check in with y'all. Today we're going to be talking about 5 things that may have or may change after you have a baby. As women, we can sometimes be so afraid of losing our body and not looking good anymore after having a baby. Your body goes through so many changes during a pregnancy, and after you can really feel some kind of way because you look in the mirror and you're like, who's way? That ain't me. These things really don't matter. It's all in our head, really, because after what we've done, we can never not be beautiful and not be gorgeous. Actually, you become more beautiful after you have a baby and bring life into this world. It's very easy to feel discouraged and feel like, dang, I don't got it no more. I lost my fire. Nah, you still got it. But sometimes it's fun to just talk about the struggles that we've had as women after having a baby and trying to get back to being us. It could be challenging. Let's get into these 5 things that may change after you have a baby. I know they did for me. Number 1. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is my breast. Because I'm a breastfeeding mom, my breasts have definitely changed. There are times when I am walking around and I have one boob that's way bigger and way higher than the other boob. This happens because sometimes when your child gets used to feeding on one side, your breast will make more milk on that side as well. It could be such a headache. You'd be trying to look cute in a shirt and a nice little tank top, and your breasts be like, nope, not today. Also for me, the way that my breasts feel to me, they just don't feel the way they used to feel. They're just like a little bit more squishy. My cousin, she's so ridiculous and hilarious, but she did try to warn me. She's like, cuz after all this breastfeeding, they turn into flip-flop slippers. I'm like, huh? She wasn't lying. And my fiance is like, they look the same, they feel the same, but for me, just as a woman and knowing my body, they're not the same. But I had to get used to my new beautiful breasts. They might not look like my old beautiful breasts, but yes, they are still beautiful and they're mine, and I have to love them for what they are now. There's really nothing that you can do to avoid this. If you're breastfeeding, things may change, and it's just a part of it. You could do a couple of these. Yeah, I'd be in here like trying to give myself a little holistic breast lift. Yeah, your breasts may change. They may feel or look a little bit different, but don't worry, sis. Get you a nice little push-up bra and you'll be good to go. Number 2, a couple of videos ago, I did a video on postpartum hair loss. That is like the most depressing thing that I went through after giving birth. I'm combing and brushing my hair and clumps of hair are coming out in the brush. I was mortified. I thought the world was coming to an end, to be honest with you. I am vain. I have to be honest. I did not want to lose my hair. I was doing so much research and trying so many different products and different routines to try to keep my hair on my head, because that hair comes out and you be like, no. But listen, it's natural and it's normal. Postpartum hair fall happens because your hair wasn't shedding during the pregnancy. Yeah, all that hair that was flowing and looking all beautiful while you were strutting through the streets with your baby bump, it's time for it to go. It starts coming out and you just lose it. You have no idea what's happening, and with everything else going on around you, it makes it even worse. Protective styles, ladies. Twist that hair up, put it in a nice bun, and you're good to go. You can still look good. You can still put your hair together. You can try aloe vera treatments. You can try Jamaican black castor oil. I had completely lost my edges, and that Jamaican black castor oil brought them joints, brought them on back. They made a comeback, child. They made a comeback, child. You see that? Jamaican black castor oil. You may have a little bit of shedding. Don't lose your mind, ladies. You are still beautiful. Throw that thing in a nice bun or in some twists and continue to be beautiful and continue to be great. Number 3, stretch marks. I was terrified of getting stretch marks on my stomach. My stomach has always been a trouble area for me, and I've always worked so hard on my stomach to have a nice little 4-pack at least. And when I saw the first few stretch marks on my stomach, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It might sound silly, but I cried. I was like, I'm never gonna be able to wear a crop top ever again. I got on a crop top right now. What happened? I stay in a crop top now. You wanna know why? Because I do not care about those stretch marks. To be honest with you, you might think I'm lying, but I'm actually happy that I have a couple of stretch marks on my stomach to show my experience and to remember it and remember how beautiful carrying my daughter was. So I feel completely different than I felt originally. I still show my stomach and I still work on my stomach to make sure it looks up to my liking, but the stretch marks don't matter. Men don't care about it, and if they do, they childish, sis, because it's a part of it. You carry their child, and that is just stretch marks. I love my stretch marks, and that's because I'm learning how to be more comfortable with my new body. I know a lot of things may change and it takes some getting used to, but when you look in the mirror, you need to love what you see, ladies. You need to look and say, yeah, I got a couple of new little tiger stripes, but you know what, I'm working them and I'm looking good. Stretch marks or not. Number 4. Now this one hasn't actually happened to me, but my mom and other women have told me that after giving birth, their feet got bigger. It's so weird, like a whole size. Crazy, right? I was like, I hope that doesn't happen to me. After giving birth, I was very curious to see how my shoes were fitting me, because through my whole pregnancy, all of my sneakers and all of my heels still fit. So after the pregnancy, when I started getting dressed again and started going out into civilization again, I was like, let me try these shoes on and see if they fit. And all of my shoes still fit me just fine. But I've heard that other women's feet have gotten bigger and they kind of felt a way about it. And I'm like, what you gonna do? Your feet get bigger, buy bigger shoes. You can still be fly with bigger shoes. After having a baby, sometimes it's easy to feel like you've lost yourself. So you're like, I
can't wear my old clothes, I can't wear my old shoes.
This is your new fly. This is your new beautiful. This is your new graceful. You can still be all of those things. And you just have to step into your body now, whether it be bigger boobs, bigger hips, bigger feet. Sis, buy some bigger shoes and strut down the street, because you looking good, ma. You looking good, queen. Number 5, and this is the last thing that I wanted to talk about that changes when you have a baby. And it is a body part, but it's more of a mental thing. It's your heart. Your heart changes after you have a baby. I mean, I wouldn't trade the way that I feel about life and the world now for anything. Not to erase my stretch marks, not to get back all the shedded hair, not to get my old breasts back. I'm so proud of how my perspective has changed and my heart has opened up, and I've become so much more understanding, so much more empathetic to things going on in the world. I had my child late, but I had a lot of friends and family members who had already had children, and I just don't think I quite understood. But the love that you gain in your heart after you carry a child, after you give birth, is unmatched. I've never felt a love like this. I've never felt a love like this before. So stretch marks and all, I'll take it. To have this newfound respect for women, this newfound respect for myself, and to know that I'm able to love the way that I have been for the last 15 months. It's been amazing. And yes, I was sad when my hair was falling out, but look, it's doing great now. So it's just a season, ladies. You will grow your hair back. You will lose weight. You will buy new clothes, and everything will be fine. You are gorgeous. You are amazing. You just did something amazing with your body. You brought life into this world, and now you're a great mother. So all of those physical things, yes, our vanity may make us feel some type of way every now and then, but it doesn't matter, because we're all special and we're all beautiful in our own way. So that is what I wanted to come and tell you guys. And I want to let you guys know that I went through it as well. You're not alone. If there's any things that you guys were self-conscious about during or after your pregnancy, let me know. Hit me up on my email at ksmediaworks@gmail.com. Follow me on IG, and don't forget to subscribe, y'all. It's the Mommy Reveal. It's been real. I'll see y'all next time.